Hello, it's Ron again. We're here in the fourth week. I've got 3 tips I want to give you this week, and so I'm going to have to talk fast, and I can't give you a whole lot of examples. The first thing I want to give you, though, is study in about 45 to 50-minute increments. Study for 50 minutes, take your 10-minute break, and then study for another 50 minutes for one subject, and then you can switch to another subject. And if you need to return to the first one, you can come after you've done a 50-minute block for a second subject. Um, this is beneficial because if you try to study for 2 hours straight, or even 3 hours, or these long stretches, your brain actually remembers best where you started and where you ended. The stuff in the middle becomes a little bit fuzzy. So if you study for 50 minutes, take a 10-minute break, and then study for another 50 minutes, that break in the middle will be a nice little marker in your brain to retain information. So if you set a timer on your phone, you reach 50 minutes, you stop reading in the middle of a paragraph, you put the pencil down if you're working on a math problem or a chemistry problem or whatever it is, put everything down. And then after the 10-minute break, you can then come back and you'll have to reorient yourself to where you were, and that will actually create a very solid memory for that particular spot where you were. The second thing I want to tell you is make sure that you're not only in a distraction-free environment, but really make sure your phone is not distracting you as well. So put it on do not disturb or focus mode, whatever you need to do that the phone is not grabbing your attention. And if that also means turning off alerts on your computer or your iPad or your tablet or whatever you have, make sure that your devices are not calling your attention away from what you're studying. It's important for you to concentrate on the material. So if you have to turn your phone completely off, then do that. You know yourself better than I do, and so make sure that that distraction is not there. The last thing I want to tell you is learn how to relax yourself. Use breathing techniques in order to kind of calm yourself. As you walk into a test environment, maybe you're a little bit high strung, or maybe you're a little anxious to walk in. It's always good to kind of calm yourself, because if you're in a high stress situation, your body is in this fight or flight, and thinking is the last thing it wants to do. And so to relax yourself, breathe deeply, and make sure you're relaxing yourself so that you can better think and recall the information that you've put inside of your head. So those are the 3 tips for this week. I will see you next week. Y'all be blessed.